try. Oh, all of a sudden it started working. So finally we can start Loom recording, which is a cloud recorder. Okay, so everything is working now. So now I want to translate the Wiz More Biz into the number. So let's translate it together. That will be here. 949 949 close. Oh, one other thing we can do is use this 360 camera also. I forgot about that. So while we are at it, let's use this 360 camera too. I will turn it around. Power it on. And let's see if it can actually work. One. And it does work too. So I'm going to put it up here. So it's out of the way, but in the center still. Turn it downwards a little bit above my head so we can read the hat. And now we are working in the phone number 667 3 period 249. Now I want to put an @ sign after this here, since I have a Gmail account like that too. And I'm going to copy the number here. Copy and paste. Okay. Now, my video. And now I want to navigate to it. I forget to press record. No, it is recording. Also, there's a little too much glare in the back. I want to put my shirt in the back. Cut down the glare a little bit. And here we take the same phone number from before, AI, gaining the SERP. Copy, paste, Control V. You can put the font, the sign also, just to emphasize that they're the same. Get rid of the, okay, I'll just put the equal sign here. So with more biz equal my video, AI gaming the SERP algo on top of the search engine results page. Okay. And now we want to demonstrate how it tops the SERP. So I'm going to do a search on the browser here, for example. I'll take the string Wizmobiz. See if I can mark this Wizmobiz with the cursor, then copy to the clipboard buffer with the right mouse, copy, then go to the browser and paste, and then search. So this demonstrates to you how we gamed the SERP and we taught the SERP. With this, you can see that I typed it, I got this URL. Let's copy it and paste it here at the top. Edit, paste. Whoops, what the size this is. Wow. Incredible. What did I do to my file name? My video. Okay, I overwrote it unintentionally. That's life in the fast lane. I cut it by mistake from here. Copy to the clipboard and insert it in the front. Right there. Control V. I should make a file name out of it before I lose it all and the machine hangs up. So copy to the clipboard buffer, and then go File, Save As. I will edit in the front, the very front, paste. Then delete the rest of it because it's just too long. Go back a little. Vanity phone number, I'll add the word here. Vanity phone number. I should do it by the vanity phone name. Vanity phone name, okay. Alright, now I want to take all of that. And first of all, I'll save it in the current subfolder here. Copy and insert this in the very beginning here. Paste with a backslash. Now I got myself a complete file name. Copy to the clipboard buffer and save. Save it in my notes. Paste and save. And then save it as a comment, edit as a comment, and save it as a comment. Okay. Now stop the SAR. Save the SAR. Pick the previous one. Overwrite it with the current name. Paste. And this is too long, so we'll cut it. String AI, good enough. And I have it twice, so I don't need that either. I'm going to go back. Don't need all of that. Then I don't need the path either. So I'm going to delete the path. portion, mob seeing AI, and with mobile. Okay, today is the 12th, so April 12th instead of 9, 2005. The day of the week is Saturday, capital S, lowercase a. And the time of the day is now 3:41. .49 p.m. and I started it at about 10 a.m. Okay, phone name, and then I take that path, copy it to the clipboard buffer, paste it to the next one. Copy, and save. Okay, so now I want to view how many steps was 152 steps. As I start a new step, I add a comment with the previous file name, paste, and enter, and then go back to my folder and paste it into my folder right here. Paste and enter and save. Now, the point that I was trying to drive home is to show how it tops the search engine results page. So here I type the search key at the very top, and you'll see that Yahoo found it, and here are the information from the website. So this is the website right here in the middle. This is using the Weave browser, which is bad. But it will work like that for any search engine. Let's try another search engine. And here's the important thing, here's the message that makes a lot of sense. The contact information, and I'm going to paste it in my notes here. After this lengthy URL and the file name here, I'll mark it with open brace and close brace, then paste it in the middle, and I should color it yellow. And save again. So these are some more examples of vanity phone numbers. Here is one for voice only. And here is one for voice and text. And here's an email. Okay, and the string, the search string, this browser, the problem with this browser is hard to navigate it because it doesn't easily go back and forth. For this reason, I don't like this browser, so I'm going to minimize it and go to another browser yet. So I'm going to copy the search from this browser, paste it in my notes here, paste, verify that it is there. Now, notice that the second hyperlink and the third one, this tops the entire search engine results page. All of the top items are from this website. Out of 180,000 search results, that should all of it should go within this yellow section. So if we click on any one of them, another web page will be revealed from WizMobiz. You see some more web pages with services and stories and so on. So you can take an image of this Windows and print screen, and then minimize it and paste it here to Control V. Now save. Let me mark this in a more prominent way. Make it larger with a different color. We'll change it to red. This will be red. Bold, italics, and underline, and also double the font size so it's more prominent. Now I can also copy it, copy the text. Let's minimize this. Also copy the text here. Then after the first section, I'm going to make another section segregated with open brace and closed brace, and color it green instead of yellow. And now paste all the articles in there. These are the various services of this website. Okay. Now I want to go back so I can get the URL also and copy the search and go to another browser. A better browser, for example, is Microsoft, for example. I want to open another tab. Search. Same result. Data nice. With more. WizMobiz is another one. Services. Wiz Clinic in Miami. Let's look at the WizMobiz about this content. Let's look at WizMobiz about. WizMobiz about. Then we can go back and paste it here too. WizMobiz about. I'll make this blue. Starting blue, then another one underneath. Then I can copy the content and place it there and color it blue. save. Okay. I'm getting a bit tired now. So I'm going to quit it. But before I quit it, I want to explain the concept of a vanity phone name that spells a domain name, which is on my hat also to illustrate the point. Oh, I forgot to put a power bank here in my video goggles will run out of power, so let's expand them with a little external power bank. Drop the power bank in my pocket here. Then connect the goggles. Going to take my top off, run this cable through my sweatband and loop it around. Then I can loop it around and put it back in the back of these goggles. Give it external power supply. Then put it back on. Now I want to explain this hat. Here's the hat with the message. More.biz that translates to the phone number 949-6673249. And this is called the vanity phone name. Okay, so a vanity phone name is a vanity name that spells a phone number. So, and it helps game the search engine results page, making it #1 worldwide with multiple search keys. In addition, I want to show how it complies with the Google requirement of dial external numbers. So I'm going to go to our Google search, open the Google search engine, and log into a Google account to find the Google voice that needs to be dialed. Here is a Google voice that hasn't been called yet, so this Google voice has a message to 1X strategic that I'm going to copy from here to the clipboard buffer. Copy, make it all smaller, and paste it in my notes at the top of the file here. Message at the top of the file here, and I will segregate it with an open right slash, Control V, the message, couple of keys and close, and I will color it gray. So this will be our gray section. So it shows the problem with Google Voice, that they keep bothering you with making a phone call every couple of months. While doing this, I'm going to save it and also open another notepad to record it. So the other notepad is going to be another instance of a notepad, but this time I'm going to look for another notepad. I'll take the file above. This is the notepad, and paste it right here. I'll go to another place yet. File, open, navigate to the documents subfolder, and further down to Google Voice. Google Voice, and in Google Voice, we'll go to the letter G, H-I-G, Google Voice, to the G, Google Voice, here, Google Voice, and at the end of Google Voice, let's take date modified, and date modified again, blogs, AI vid, open it up, blogs, AI vid, then at the top I'm going to copy it, and create a new, segregate a new area with open brace, the very top, the message control V, and close brace, and then file, save. Okay, so now I have to log into this one strategic copy, one strategic file, save. I'm going to go back to this browser, minimize. Too many things open here at the same time. Start a new tab. And switch users from the current user to the new user. I want to add a user, add another user. Scroll to the bottom and add another user yet. Then paste the username into the space and click one strategic, here it is. Next, and next. And then log, not now. Live, watch the Conchilla live stream. Only I need to go to the Conchilla. The Coach Chilla. What is Coachilla? I don't know. So, I'm curious to see what it is. What is the Coach Chilla?
Jimmy John's finally has new toasted sandwiches. They're here and they're hot. Try one today.
back to S, one strategic. And I log into Gmail first. See if I have any. Send me some email. That's why let me delete some outdated emails and I'll keep the rest in there. Quick sheets are filling up fast. Google security alert. Security alert. We need the security alert. And then I want to go to Google Voice. Scroll down to Voice. And select call this number.
Hi, I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant. Just so you know, our conversation may be reviewed for safety. By continuing this call, you agree to OpenAI's terms and privacy policy. So, how can I help you today?
Tell me about Coachella 2025. What is Coachella 2025?
Coachella 2025 sounds like it could be a tech-themed festival or conference, possibly focusing on coding, technology, and innovation. It might feature workshops, talks, and networking opportunities for developers and tech enthusiasts. However, it's not a recognized event as of my last update in October 2023, so it could be a new or fictional event. Do you have any more details or specific aspects you're curious about?
Yes, it is streaming now live on YouTube.
Oh, interesting. If Coachella 2025 is streaming live on YouTube, it's likely a tech event with various sessions or keynotes being broadcasted. You can probably catch some exciting talks or demos. Are you planning to watch any specific sessions, or do you need help finding the stream?
No, I found the stream already and I played it back. All I heard is music. So I don't know anything else about it.
Sounds like you might have stumbled onto the intro or maybe a musical segment. Some tech events do start with a bit of entertainment or a musical act to set the mood. If you're looking for the more tech-focused content, like talks or workshops, it might just be a matter of waiting for the next segment or checking the schedule. Did you catch any other details or names that might help us find more specific info?
Oh, I got the URL so I can just go and look and maybe there's something different now. I'll type the key search, main stage live from Coachella 25. So I'll just type it on the search engine here and see what's going on there.
Great idea. Typing main stage live Coachella 2025 should lead you to the current stream or schedule. Hopefully, you'll find some interesting tech talks or demos happening now. If you need help with anything else or want to discuss what you find, feel free to ask.
Yes, Coachella. Oh, there are tickets from StubHub.com, main stage, YouTube.
Jimmy John's finally has new toasted sandwiches. They're here and they're hot. Try one today.
Advertising. It has music.
Sounds like you ended up on an ad or a ticket sale page. Sometimes the search results mix in those kinds of links. If you want to get back to the live stream, try looking for the official YouTube channel or website of Coachella 2025. Avoid clicking on ads, and
Yeah.
you should find the right stream.
No, I
Need
skipped.
any more help finding it?
Yeah, skip the ad, and now I have the main stage live on YouTube, and I read the detail. It says started streaming 21 hours ago. Welcome to day one, the official Conchilla Valley Music and Art Festival live stream.
It sounds like you found a stream for the Coachella Music Festival,
right,
not Coachella.
And there is an agenda. Underneath it's Saturday, April 12, which is today. And then the time, right now it's 4:07 p.m. East Coast time. So maybe that is West Coast, but it says that 4 p.m. is live music returns, Jimmy Eat World. What is Jimmy Eat World? Do you know? And after that at 5:25 is T-Pain. And at 7:15 is Charlie XCX.
It looks like you found the streaming schedule for Coachella, not Coachella. Coachella is a major music and art business.
And what is T-Pain, and what is Charlie XCX, and what is Green Day, and what is Travis Scott? Rebroadcast, it says.
It sounds like you've got quite the lineup ahead. T-Pain is a famous rapper and singer known for his use of autotune. And Charlie XCX is a pop singer-songwriter with hits like Boom Clap and Fancy. Should be an exciting day of music. Enjoy.
What about Travis Scott? Okay, so this is it for now. I'm going to minimize it and continue with my work here. So I made an outbound call, and so doing, I complied with the Google requirement, as they said, to keep my phone, my Google Voice number. So I'm in the process of forming.
T-Pain is a rapper and singer known for popularizing autotune in hip-hop and R&B. Charlie XCX is a British pop singer known for her catchy hits and energetic performances. Green Day is a legendary punk rock band known for songs like American Idiot. Lastly, Travis Scott is a rapper and producer known for his high-energy performances and unique sound. Looks like they're rebroadcasting some of his performances. Quite the eclectic mix. Enjoy the variety of music.
What is Shabuzi? And what is Biba Doobie? What is Junior H? And what is Megan Thee Stallion? And Post Maloney? It says that it is live now. What? Lady Gaga, Missy Elliott, Benson Boone, Marina, and Three Scared Sacred.
Travis Scott is the popular rapper, singer, and producer known for his unique blend of hip-hop and psychedelic music. He's famous for high-energy performances and hits like Sicko Mode and Goosebumps. His live shows are known for their wild atmosphere. If they're rebroadcasting his set...
What is Benson Boone and Marina and the Three Scared Souls? Up next, Lady Gaga. What is Lady Gaga?
It sounds like you're multitasking well, balancing work and a bit of entertainment on the side. Keeping your Google Voice number active by making calls is a smart move. If you need any more help or information while you work, feel free to ask. Enjoy your productive time.
Thank you. So I want to go back and copy the email, one strategic, to the clipboard buffer. Somehow it all got messed up. I managed to delete my file name, and I have to recreate this file name. And then I'll take the message that Google sent to me and duplicate it in the new file name. Control V, and then I'll note that it will not expire in 30 days, and that will become part of the file name, not expire, because I managed to make an outbound call to 800 ChatGPT. Then I'm going to take the path to Google Voice, copy it and insert it in the first character position with Control V, then a couple of enters just to separate it from the rest of the file names. Then I want to copy it all up and file, save as, and paste it and save it in my subfolder, and also edit as a comment to PSAR, problem step recorder, in anticipating that I may have some problem, so I will document them. Now I want to go to Drive and upload it to Drive. So I'm clicking on Drive, and then I'm clicking on the plus, select folder upload, then paste the string with the path and the file name. And then I want to delete just the file name, just keep the path and hit enter. Google Voice 1, Google Voice twice, then click the upload button, and then click keep both and upload again. so thirsty, I'm going to take it. Time and date are completely wrong, so I'm going to put the right one and just delete them all together. This stuff. This is not one of them. Will not expire. So now when I add this new and upload it, it will open. Upload and keep those and upload. 5 and 5.
summer. He's going to be in California in the summer, working for Samsung.
Working for what?
Samsung
Oh, Samsung?
for the summer.
Okay.
Working on audio for their speakers and earphones,
Okay.
writing algorithms.
Right.
So I said 1,800. Is that okay for you? Huh?
Yeah. Let me just finish it here. I've done one already, one call. I want to save it and wrap it up, and then I need to rest of it. I was working for all these hours. So, this is a concert, live concert. Here, you want to see that? Come here. This
That
is
is-
streaming live.
Yeah.
It's called Conchilla.
Conchella. Right. Conchella, it's going on now.
It's a live concert.
Right.
And Lady Gaga is going to perform here.
Right. My student went to it. Right.
Okay, so I'm telling you.
It's very big. It's those concerts they have in
Let me just finish it. So
You want me to make some tea? Or
let me just wrap it up right now. I'm exhausted here.
I am too.
So I'm going to stop. Was an hour already. Let me talk to this student. Sarah. So just stay with me here and give me his phone number. I'll make a call to him.
Don't leave him alone.
Just a minute,
For
please.
what?
Don't bother me.
What
You
do you
don't
want?
want to help, don't hurt. You voicemail, drive me nuts. I'll make another outbound call from here.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our webinar on real-time media streaming over WebSockets to power AI. My name is Buket Kuşoğlu, and I am the Product Marketing Manager for Programmable Voice product here at Telnix. And I am joined today by my colleague Rafał Sporski. He is our Technical Product Manager for Programmable Voice product. So before we get started, let's quickly go over our today's agenda. Yes. First, we will start with what is WebSocket and its role in real-time media streaming, and then we will explore Telnix Media Streaming API and discussing its benefits and most common use cases. And following that, we will have a live demo session, and Rafa will walk you through step by step how to set up a media stream over WebSocket. And after the demo, we will have some time for questions, so please feel free to share your questions in the Q&A box at any time during our presentation. And one more thing, don't worry, and after today's session, you will automatically receive a recording of this webinar. So let's get started. Rafa, over to you.
Yep, thank you, Buket. So let's start with some basics. So what is WebSocket? So WebSocket is, as you probably know, a computer communication protocol providing a simultaneous two-way communication over a single TCP connection. So comparing to the HTTP, WebSocket allows to have a very low latency due to the fact that TCP connection stays open, and thanks to that, the data may be exchanged very quickly without the need of repeated requests and responses. The WebSockets are very efficient in terms of data exchange because it is a binary protocol that's more effective than text-based protocols like HTTP. Of course, it's cross-platform because it's part of HTTP, so it can be used from any platform. So WebSocket itself, it's something that is being used by us for media streaming. So media streaming over WebSocket provides an instant access to the raw call media and allow injecting it to the call as well using RTP stream. So in general, media streaming allowing forking the media from the call using WebSockets, and as well sending back the audio to the call. What are the benefits? Real audio injection, I just mentioned. So it allows to integrate RTP stream effortlessly, allow real-time audio playbacks on ongoing calls. Of course, thanks to media streaming, you can improve your scalability of your systems by using bidirectional streaming. You can smoothly integrate with existing AI, TPS, and STT platforms, allowing developers to easily scale your voice application. And of course, media streaming, maybe not of course, because that's probably that is unique for us, as well support HD voices in 60K kilohertz frequency in order to deliver crystal clear audio quality. This is important in both directions, and better audio quality on the call is one side, and the second is that thanks to that higher quality of the audio, the transcription engines can be more accurate. So let's talk about some use cases for media streaming. Of course, AI-powered speech processing. This is probably nowadays the most crucial use case. And here it can be many things. Voice assistants, bots that can analyze a response in real time. It could be used as well for keyword spotting and detecting specific terms in conversation, and of course, sentiment analysis. I believe that in that section, the plateau of the scenarios is, it's not limited. It's only made by our imagination. Of course, live translation and transcription, that media streaming can be used for that, for integrating with transcription services with multilingual support, which means that it can be as well translating on the fly. Media streaming over WebSockets, since it is raw audio fork from the call, it can be used for fraud detection and security reasons. like, for example, voice biometric as well to verify caller identity. And of course, it might be used for something that for now only conferences were used. So it might be used for call whispering and code. So when you want to add the third leg, instead of complicating things with conferences and being more, it is easier to use bidirectional streaming instead. So let's now talk a bit about the implementation. I would not focus much about this, what is written on that slide. I would rather like to encourage you to take a look at those getting started tutorials that are listed at the bottom. You need, of course, to have Telnix account, establish voice API and XML or XML application, then create outbound voice profile for making outbound calls. And then if you want to have a number, it's not mentioned here, but if you want to have number assigned, number assigned it to the application, and then just use it from either XML view or using dive endpoints. On my demo, I will talk a bit more about that, but I believe that the basics that you can find in that tutorial, but I will try to more focus on the streaming. Okay, so media streaming, how it may look like. From voice API, it is supported from dial, answer, and dedicated streaming strat endpoints. Here's an example of dial endpoint, calls which making dials. And here you can see that there are only few attributes that are needed. Streaming tracks, streaming URL, the most important streaming URL, that is the address of your WebSocket server that will connect to and send the audio and get the audio from. And the bidirectional mode, I'll talk a bit about that in a moment, but in general, we've got two modes. Yeah, I will talk more in a second. Here is an example of the flow, how it may look like. From the voice API application when you make a dial command and making the call. So first of all, we are making, as I mentioned, dial command, our Telnix telephony service internal making a call to the desired caller. At that moment, the WebSocket is being established to your server. And once it is established, we are sending the first event, which is called connected. Then when the caller answers the call, except, of course, of other webhooks, we are sending a streaming started webhook. Other webhook like call answered. And at that moment, we are sending as well start event over WebSocket to your WebSocket server. The following, once people start caller and calling, or maybe only caller, start speaking, then we are sending the media event that contains the audio stream. You may get as well DTMF events, what means that if someone presses some keys on the call, you will get DTMF event. On the other hand, in the other direction, you can send media event with your audio. You can send mark and clear events that can be used for if you want to know if something was already spoken, you can send the mark event after the media that's important for you. And once it is spoken on the call, we'll send you back the marked event. Yeah, it should be mentioned here as well, that it might be marked. Clear means that you don't want to this media that's already sent to be spoken on the call, what means that the queue is just being cleared. And we are just waiting for following media events. Once the caller or the callee hang up the call, we are just sending stop event and the connection to the WebSocket is being stopped. And of course, stop webhook is being sent to your voice API. So this is the flow. Here you can see how to enable it from XML. We support two ways. One, it is just within start verb, you can add stream verb none after that, and define all the connection details similar to voice API. As well, you can use connect instead of start, and the difference between those two ways is that connect is blocking, what means that the next operation won't be run or executed until the stream is running. In case of start, the stream will be started, and the following of instructions will be executed immediately. Yes, and you can use as well dedicated XML REST endpoint for starting streams. So you are not only limited to XML streams. Yes, and now let's talk about bidirectional streams. This is those two types that I mentioned before. Historically, we supported only one and a three, but now we've got two, and that I believe makes this feature more capable and better for integration with all the AI solutions. So this first, very basic, is based on the files, MP3 files. That simplifies the solution on your side for your middle layer. However, it is designed for longer playbacks. If you try to use very short playbacks, the gap between them might be not smooth. So if you have the real-time streaming, the RTP option is for you. This is designed for low latency audio streaming. To the call, it uses RTP streaming. That means that your middle layer will be more complex. Yeah, I mean, we'll see that in the moment on the demo section. It is not very complex, but yeah, definitely file-based is a bit easier. Yeah, so here, now I would like to talk with you about the encoding of the stream, because for many of our customers, I mean, it is not the easiest thing. So let's talk this technical aspect of media streaming. So I believe that's the right place now to discuss that. So let's start with the outbound stream. Outbound from Telnet's perspective, what means the audio that we are sending from us to you. The encoding can be set. I mean, we are sending using the same codec as is negotiated on the call. So if the PCME was negotiated on the call, you will get the streaming using the same coding. So we are not doing any transcoding in that direction. And your preferable codecs can be set on voice API application settings for inbound calls. And for outbound calls, you can use preferred codecs filled in the dial transfer or transfer commands or in the XML to set the codecs that you want to have. Yeah, what is important that, of course, we can negotiate only those. I mean, if you are making external calls to PSTN vendors, we can use only those codecs that they support. Of course, for telephony, default codecs are PCMU in the US and PCMA in EU. But if your scenario is to make 10x in-house, I would say, calls, then you can use as well HD codecs. You can use higher frequency and so on. Yeah, and for streaming encoding, I mean for inbound stream, so the stream from you to us, you can set it as part of every command. For every command, we've got a parameter which is called streaming bidirectional codec. And using that field, you can set the codec that you are going to use for sending us the RTP stream. You can use all the streams that are HD streams and any streams that are supported. Please be aware that if it's not aligned with the codec on the stream, it will be transcoded, what means that the quality might be reduced. Transcoding, and one more point, transcoding is not supported for AMRR WB codec. In that case, if there is misalignment between the stream and the codec on the call, you will get an error because we cannot transcode that codec. Yeah, but what if your AI or any other system that you are integrating with supports only PCM? In that case, the client middle layer needs to transcode PCM to the codec that is supported by telephony. And here are a few options. For example, for PCMU and PCMA on Python, you can use audio op library. I will show you that on the demo how to do that. You can use as well PyAV library for codecs for HD codec like Opus AMD and WR, and for Node.js PCMutil for PCMU and PCMA, and FluentF and Spec library for other codecs like Opus and AMD WR. This PyAV as well requires FFmpeg to be installed on the side. Yeah, so now it's demo time. Let me switch now the sharing to the IDE. Yes, so the first demo that I wanted to show you, it's a service written in JavaScript, so Node.js service. This service is built based on Fastify, as you can see, and that's what it is doing. It is just establishing. Based on inbound calls, it is sending XML instructions that is starting the stream to that middle layer. That's one end of the system. And the other is sending that audio that we are getting from Telnix to OpenAI speech to voice-to-voice service. On the other hand, everything that's generated by OpenAI voice-to-voice is as well sent to Telnix and can be heard on the call. So so this is end-to-end AI assistant or chatbot solution. Yeah, and how it's built. So as I mentioned, we are just exposing that XML instruction for each calls that are coming. So when the call is started, we are sending, Telnix is sending a status callback for instructions to that server. We are this service is responding with just a quick say at the beginning that we are waiting for connecting, and then starting the stream connection to that middle layer application. Yeah, so here is the code that's responsible for setting up the WebSocket, as you can see. It's under media stream. We are just starting the WebSocket. Then, sorry, this is WebSocket to OpenAI connection. Sorry, this section is to OpenAI. So this is connection because we are going to use two WebSockets. One is between Telnix and that middle layer, and the other is between middle layer and OpenAI. Yeah? So this when the connection is coming from Telnix on the WebSocket, then we are establishing OpenAI connection. And this is the code that's responsible for that. And here is the section that's waiting for messages from OpenAI. We are just based on the audio, the audio delta. This is the type of message that we are getting with audio from OpenAI. And based on that, we are creating a message, and this code is creating a message that is going to be sent to the to XML connection. It is the object that is responsible for WebSocket to connection to Telnix. So this is the inbound streaming from Telnix perspective. The outbound streaming, so the audio that we are getting is handled here. So based on the media event, when you are getting the media event, we are just creating the audio append event. This event is being sent to OpenAI. And in general, that's it. Yep, that's everything what we need. In general, in 170 lines, you can have media streaming connection bidirectional to OpenAI from Telnix. Yeah, there's one more example. I mean, I believe that we could run it, but probably you won't hear much from that call. I would rather encourage you to just test it by yourself. Instead of that, I will show you one more example written in Python. I don't know, Buket, can you confirm that you can see the screen, or
Yes, see now.
or maybe let me show it once again, because I'm not sure if this switched. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So this project, which I'm presenting to you now, it is our chatbot, Termix chatbot, that we created and integrated with PipeCut solution. I don't know if you're aware, this is the PipeCut is pretty, now open source solutions for building AI assistant solutions, not only, but mostly about that. And we created our chatbot there as an example application. That's exactly that what you can see on that screen. The links, by the way, the links to those demos will be in following slides, so don't worry, you can get back to that and review that by yourself. Yeah, so here's how those bots are created on PipeCut. You are just provided some that what should be used, I mean, as a WebSocket parameters. And here is the crucial thing, Telnix frame serializer. That is something that allows to serialize the frames that you are getting from Telnix and translate it to something that will be understandable by PipeCut. And as well here in that flow, we use Open AI LLM service for text, only for text without audio, Deepgram for transcripting, and LLM Labs for generating playbacks in general. So this configuration is passed to pipeline, and based on that is creating the bot. But that was interesting. What I wanted to show you is that what I mentioned before. It is how to transcode from PCM to the telephony known codecs like Euro or ALO. It is in that case using this audio op library, just using that the function within that library allows you to transcode the audio from PCM to desired codec on the phone. So if you have any issues with that, this is a good example and good starting point with this transcoding to inspire you, or just use similar code like that. So that was two demos that I wanted to show you. Now let's get back to the presentation. a second. Okay, Damo, can you see it? I'm sorry, I need to show it once again. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yes. So on that slide, as I mentioned, are all the links. So PipeCat is that what I presented to you, and as well OpenAI. So two last links are. If you want to review that once again, the demo applications are there. There are some others as well in our Git repository, like integration with DeepGram and the integration of our internal transcription. There's one more link to our tutorial in our dev documentation. You can get the specification of all the events that we are sending and more information about them. Yes, so we are getting now to the questions.
Yes, thank you so much, Rafael. Let's start with common questions. The first question.
So, yes, sorry.
Yes, I can see it now. The first question is, what does it happen when the call is answered before the WebSocket connection is established?
Yes, so in that case, we are buffering the audio, so you will not lose any audio in that case. We are just we'll send it once the WebSocket connection is established. So don't worry, everything will be fine. The speech won't be cut, even if WebSocket connection is established later after the call is answered.
Okay. And does Telnix guarantee the order of package for media streaming?
And this is not an easy question, but I added it here by purpose to answer it, to be honest with you. I mean, in general, we don't guarantee the order of the packages. And the reason for that is the fact that, of course, the WebSocket connection between your middle layer and our media streaming service is over TCP, so in that case, the order is guaranteed. But internally, between that media streaming service and our telephony service, we have to use UDP. There's no other option, yeah? And in that case, it might be like that it is not like it never happened. No one complained that, but we want to be honest with you that sometimes it may happen that the order be as on the call, yeah? That some of the packages may be misordered, but as I said, it's very unlikely and it never happened so far.
Great. And one more question. On documentation, I read that media sending is permitted only once per second. What does it mean? I tried sending multiple medias per second without any issues.
Yeah. So this once per second is for MP3 file mode only. If you are using RTP stream, you can send, of course, as many messages as you want. I mean, with probably with the not higher frequency than the audio that you are sending to us, but in general, 20 milliseconds packages are supported. So this one per second, it's about MP3 base bidirectional stream. Okay, so the following question here?
Yeah, one question. When using only 8K, how accurate is the transcription?
And that depends on many aspects. That depends, of course, on the engine that you're using, Of course, using HT voices would improve, as I mentioned before, the accuracy of the transcription. On the other hand, it's good to use noise suppression, the feature that we have, to cut the noise which might be behind on the audio. In general, I would say that most of the transcription providers can generate pretty good, even with a kilohertz ULOW audio, pretty good transcription of it.
Okay, perfect. And one more question. Hello, my use case is to use Telnix as a real-time language translator between two users, which is bidirectional communication. So how can I implement that?
Yeah, so please, I would encourage you to see that first and second examples, the links. They are mostly about that. I mean, yeah. So please, of course, it is about as well the transcription provider that can make translation for you. But from the integration perspective, those two links covers that. I mean, your scenario.
And one more question. How faster is the use of 11 Labs streaming from your HTTP Speak endpoint?
Let me try to understand the question. Yeah. The question is more about using what is faster, using streaming or text-to-speech 11 Labs. I mean, speak command from voice replay. Okay, so that depends on the scenario, because when you're using AI, you can AI solutions. You can using real-time generating text from your chatbot, and in that case, you can use as well real-time generating of the speech from solutions like 11 Labs, and send that over media streaming, and that will be faster than waiting for the full text that you are going to send to 11 Labs and generating, for example, the full sentence from them and passing that to the core. So if you want to have real-time solution, bidirectional streaming is better. If you are fine with generating longer speech, like based on the sentence, using the speak command should be as well good.
Okay.
The last question is not technical.
You can buy our Telnix hoodies from our website. We have a shop over there. So if you like it, you can buy our hoodies on there. And I think I am checking again that these are the whole questions that we have. So, but if you have any questions, additional questions later while we are trying to use it by yourselves, please feel free to reach out through our website. And also at the end of this presentation, yes, in here, you can also find the links to all our helpful resources. And I think that's all from us for today. And thank you once again for joining us. And
one more thing, of course, if you have any, if you want to contact over Slack to me and have more specific questions, I will be happy to answer. Just register to the XDev channel, and then you can send me direct message back, and I will be happy to answer.
okay, great. Thank you. Then have a wonderful day.
Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up and just to continue. So we will finish at this point and then we'll continue later. For now, I want to start Bloom, get the copy of Bloom, insert it into my notes. Okay. And then I want to edit also to Pulsar. And stop the multiple recordings.